Peace and love, family. Peace and love. It's your boy Chris Enlightened coming back again with some more spiritual vittles. And today I'm going in on portable altars. This is a good one, family. This is a good one. This is the truth, family. Because I'm still getting a lot of questions about what to do when you live with someone and they don't appreciate or support your spiritual growth. They won't let you put an altar up in their living room. If you live with your mom, father, big mama, cousins, auntie, friends, and they're not really on par with your spirituality, and you really don't want to shake up the household or scare people with your spiritual growth or your practices, or they won't let you or they don't approve of them, you can get you a portable altar. Go anywhere, find you a trunk, a nice trunk. Doesn't have to be this big and elaborate. This is a nice oak wood one. Cost me $35, not expensive at all. But there's really no limit to my spiritual growth and how much money I spend on my spiritual things. But then again, everything you need, if you're on vacation, wherever you're going, you can have in your trunk here. So what I do is I always say some divine prayers, the Anabakor, the Stisa Vajradharani, the Body of Light mantra, the Ganesha mantra, while I'm setting my portable altar up. And when I'm done with it, I can put everything back in the trunk, in this trunk, put it in my car trunk, put it under my bed, wherever I need to place it, so people won't see what I'm doing if you don't feel too comfortable or whatever you're doing isn't accepted. So I'm going to set up a portable altar so I can show you how easy it is, family. There's really no excuse and there's no limitations to your spiritual practices. Sometimes on a spiritual level, you have to be creative. You have to be creative, innovative. You know what I mean? So this is what we're going to do. The first thing I do, I got some incense in here. I'm going to set everything out, and then I'm going to set it up. I got some beef summer sauces. The ancestors love the energy of beef. They love it. It's packed with energy. I got my little mini cauldron with my Palo Santo. I got me a deity. I got Ganesh in here. I got a candle. Oshun. Shout out to Oshun. I got a little something where I burn my incense in and my sage. I have my little matches. These are from Tibet, and whenever I give my ancestors anything, I clank these things. I clank them. If I can clank them right. When I'm doing my altar practices, this let my ancestors know they about to eat. And you can do it however you want. Some people do it like this. Some people do it like this. I like them all. I think they're beautiful. I think they're pretty. Ampu, another deity. Ampu. A little glass for my water. Gotta have some ancestor money. I got the big $100 billion notes. I got the little bitty notes. Sometimes I make it rain on my ancestors with these. This is where I keep all the ancestors' names and pictures and things like that. Gotta have my sage. I got my altar oil in here. This is some Motivite oil. I got a little small piece of Motivite in here, and I put it in some almond oil, and I charge this up on my altar. And whenever I go into a deep meditation, whenever I do my portable altar, I open it up, put a little bit on my third eye to wake myself up spiritually, and then I gets to going. I got some fruit in here for substance for my ancestors. That's about all. I got some more stuff in here, but this is all. This is all we're going to go with right now. I put my trunk to the side, and the first thing I do is set everything up. I set my candle up here on my left. I fill my water up. Anyone can do this. You don't have to go to school for this. Anyone can do this. Ancestral oil. Sage. Palo Santo. The first thing I always do is light my candle. When I light my candle, it's kind of like the light switch to the ether. It lets my ancestors know I'm here. Be sure not to burn yourself, family. And these is one of those special matches. It's an incense match. It smells amazing. It smells amazing. You like that thing? You let it get real hot? I love the way they smell. I put that in my little drawer here. Put my cauldron in the middle. I put my offerings in the middle. I put my deities up front. I usually face them to me, but since I'm on tape, I'm recording, I face them to you. Okay? I put my offerings in the middle. My summer sausage, my fruit, and I put my candle up front here. Okay? Simple as that. Simple as that. The first thing I always do is light my sage to clear the area. I light my sage. And I'm going to go through a small routine. I usually go through it like a 10-minute routine, but for time's sake, I'm going to go through this quick, okay, family? While I'm lighting my sage, this is when I start my divine prayers. Anabakor, Gijalajameen, Kata Tir Tizara, Gaberanadam Jasak Venu Tahar Nunora, Nagi Bordo Shay could take a cup of Chamran, Bacham Takum Rakamel Zikateka, Tami Gaman Chasim Kadosh, Barav Tufka Nahela Taka, Yiki Gaelam Japanese Okrekadusha Taka, Shavatu Nukabel Ushman Zakatanu Yedea Talmud, Baruksham Kavol Makuto, Lalam Bayed. After I cleanse the area with the sage gets rid of all the negative energy. Now I go into my Palo Santo to bring in fresh, new energy. And then I usually say this Nisa Vajaya Dharani with that. Namo Bhagavate, Trilokyar, Padavisa Staya, Bodhaya, Bhagavate, Tadiyata, Visudeya Visudeha, Asama Sama, Samantava Bahasa, Sprani Gati Gahana, Sababa Visudi, Abasin Katu Mam, Sugata Varvakana, Mirdabin Zinkaya, Mahamancha Badai. I love Palo Santo. Ahara Hara Yusam Nirani, Sodahaya Sodahaya, Gagana Visudi, Asnisa Vajaya Visudi, Sahasra Rashmi. Sam Kodite, Sarvatatagata, Avalokani, Sat Parmita Parparani, Sarvatatagata Matadasa Bumi Pradastite, Sarvatatagata Herdaya, Anastita Nadastita Mahamudre, Vajrakar, Samatana Vasudi, Paragati, Patani Vartaya, Yusudi, Samayadastite, Mani Mani Mahamani Tatatapu, Dakota Parasudi, Disputa, Budi Sudi, Jaya Jaya Vajaya Vajaya, Small Sarva Buddha, Adastite Sudi, Vaja Vajagabre Vajam Vatu Mama Saram, Sarva Satvanam Dakar Paravasudi, Sarvagata Parasudi, Sarvatata Cinco Mesa Masvayantu, Sarvatata Masvasa Adastite, Bodai 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 Bodai, Bodai 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 Bodai, Samantha Parasudi, Sarvatata Herdaya, Adastita Nadastita, Mahamudre, Svaha. I love that last part. Svaha. Now, since my ancestors are all written down in here, and I have my ancestors written down all the way back to the 1800s on here. When I first set up my altar, I only had a couple pictures of my grandmother, my aunt, my uncles, and things like that. But after years of practicing and doing my ancestor altar, they came to me, and my great aunt had a book with all my ancestors' names, all the way back to the early 1800s. And I was blessed to write them down, and they're on my altar now. All right. After I say all my divine prayers, I usually shake up my altar oil, which is nothing more than a piece of Moldavite. This little bitty piece cost me like $20. Moldavite, it's expensive, but it works. I open it up, I shake it, and I put it on my third eye. If I want to tether my consciousness with the deity, like Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, I rub his third eye too. And I asked him that I am allowed to tether my consciousness with his. After I do that, I light my incense. I broke the incense because we don't need a whole bunch of incense because it's going to be a quick session here. Small little piece. I light them. Let it get nice and hot, and I'm going to put it right in here. The ancestors love good smells. And now I begin. I usually say, I want to give thanks to all my ancestors known and unknown. Thanks for keeping me and my family safe. I want to give thanks to Anpu for allowing me to translate the information within me over to my ancestors and make sure all my prayers and wishes get to them safely. I also want to give thanks to my father, Dr. Mitchell Gibson, and my mother, Achara Gibson. I also want to give thanks to Lord Ganesha. Thanks for removing any obstacle in my way. And that's it. That's it. And now I offer some ancestor money to my ancestors. And I use this little cauldron here to burn the money. Now, since the trunk will only fit so much, you want to have a small altar. You want to have a small cauldron. You want to have a big elaborate bowl over there. It won't work. So I roll the money up small, just like this. I bend the edges once, twice, and then I fold it one more time. I light the ancestor offering. Once it gets hot, I put it in the cauldron. So there's no excuse for you not to do your ancestor work, your ancestor practices, your altar practices. This is for my ancestors known and unknown. I light him up, place him in the cauldron, give thanks. No matter how big the bill is, fold it up, in the edges, and light it. This is for my ancestors known and unknown. Give thanks. Give thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as simple as that, family. You could sit here, meditate for 20, 30 minutes if you like to. However long you need to, do it. It's up to you, family. It's up to you. As you can see, this is it's controlled. When you fold it up small, the flames won't get out of control. It'll bellow like around here, but that's about it. When my incense goes down, I use the flame from my ancestor offering to light it up again. It's simple as that. Simple as that. My Palo Santo went out. I love the smell of Palo Santo, so I light it up with the ancestor offering. Don't let anything get out of control. If you have carpet, get you a metal tray or something like that to put all this on. I don't want you to spill any ambers on the floor or anything like that. Okay, family? I want you to be safe. I don't want you burning down the house trying to take care of your ancestors, family. As you can see, I have cast iron cauldrons. This cauldron here is on stilts. It's not going to get too hot. I burn no more than 3 bills, because when you burn more than 3 bills, this thing gets really hot, and it's going to take a long time for it to cool off. And I don't want you to put a hot burning cauldron in your ancestor travel box and you burn everything up. Okay, family? Usually what I do, I put this in my windowsill on a plate and let it cool off before I put it back in my trunk. I wanted to give you that disclaimer, okay, family? I don't want anyone getting hurt or hurting anyone else taking care of your ancestors, okay, family? So on that note, family, that's it. That's it. It's just as simple as that. I got the energy from the water. I got the food. I got my ancestors. I got my sage. I got my Palo Santo. I got my candle. I got my deities. I got my altar, my cauldron. I'm burning money, ancestor money, my incense. The only thing I didn't do that I forgot to do because I was just so excited was to give thanks to all the elements. I want to give thanks to all the elements: earth, wind, fire, water, wood, and metal. The elements love when you thank them because there's not enough people thanking the elements. We need the elements. We need them. So I want you guys to start thanking them. One more thing, family. You're supposed to be great. You have no right not to be great. We come here to be great. So be great. There's no excuses. Be great. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your higher self and your lower self to be great. We're here to help our ancestors out, and in turn, they will help us out too. So this is my secret to winning. I'm sharing it with you all. Okay, family? It's just as simple as that. And when I'm done, I snuff out my candle. Me personally, I don't blow out my candles. I snuff it out. And that's it, family. I give thanks. Om Gam Ganapati Nama. Om Gam Ganapati Nama. Om Gam Ganapati Nama. Peace and love, family. So on that note, I can be reached every Monday night on my hit radio show, Twin Flame Radio, with my lovely wife, Divine Queen. You can call in and speak to the guy live, 619-924-0835. You can reach out to me, go out to Amazon.com, support my books, Poverty Consciousness, Wealth Consciousness, and The Enlightened Taught. And on that note, family, peace and love. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, family. Help a brother out. You need me like I need you. Share. Tell the world. So on that note, family, peace and love. Winning.